Hey guys, Reversal here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. So as you guys know, I am currently on a trip to Japan, and this is going to be the very first video that I am pre-recording. So that means I'm not at home right now, and there will be a bunch of videos out there onto the channel, so I hope you guys can understand if I'm not immediately reading the comments. Hope you guys are okay with this, but this actually is a pretty interesting video. This is a video idea that I had for a long time. Pokemon Go right now is on its 4th month of release. The game has already been out for 4 months, even though it seems like a year or two based off everything that happened and the time I feel I've been investing inside of this game. And as the game got released, I opened up a notepad immediately with ideas that I have for the game. Stuff that I encountered, which could be a little bit different, improvements inside of the game, quality of life changes, which Niantic is planning inside of the game, but they're still missing so many. So I compiled a list with like 30 things that I would like to see inside of Pokemon Go, which I genuinely, from a player perspective, think it is going to be making the game better. And I just want to jump into the very first part number 1 out of 3 with the ideas that I currently got for Pokemon Go. So with that being said, let's jump straight in with a mass transfer button. There's nothing more annoying than using your Pokemon Go Plus, although I cannot find where the darn thing is. I left it somewhere. But whenever I'm using the Go Plus and I'm catching Pokemon, there's nothing more annoying than arriving to where you're arriving to and you're just like seeing something like this. A bajillion Rattatas in your inventory, and you need to do this particular set of actions the entire time. It is more tedious and more boring than evolving Pokemon, trust me, because you don't really gain anything out of this, and once in every so many Pokemon you're able to actually, evolve the Pokemon. I shouldn't have done this because obviously I don't have a lucky egg on, but it's just to point out something to you guys. This is boring, it's tedious, I don't want to do this. I wish you could mass transfer, and on top of that, point one and a half, being able to filter out exactly what you want to transfer above a certain CP or a certain moveset. I think that would be a really great feature to add inside of the game. Next feature is about gyms. I would like to see how many days this gym has been a gym of Team Valor, because the longer the gym stands, the more triggered I personally am to actually go and take out the gym. If the gym has been standing there for 2 weeks, I'm just like, you guys have been in there way too long. Let's go ahead and take it down. That's my personal standing point. I know a lot of you guys feel the same thing, but not only that, but a lot of people also have the tendency to kind of work together and be like, hey, you guys can take the gym for 2 days and then we can take the gym for 2 days or for a week or something else, and just change positions or something like that to create some balance inside of the game. I think that will stimulate people actually attacking no matter what level they are. If they're seeing that the gym has been there for a month, people for sure are going to be coming around to take down that gym, and the gym is no longer going to be of the same team. I think it's going to strike a competitive element. I think it's going to be adding a competitive element inside of the game to showcase how long the gym has been in possession of that particular team. The next feature I would like to see in Pokemon Go is actually a feature with the Pokemon Go Plus. I personally use the Pokemon Go Plus a lot, and this is a feature which I know for a fact that you Pokemon Go Plus users would love to see. Being able to prioritize which the Pokemon Go is searching for first. Right now, if you have the both of them enabled, it is automatically going to be going for the Pokemon first and not for the PokéStop. Pretty annoying if you ask me, especially if you're low in Pokeballs or you don't want to be using it, you basically have to turn it off, which it's kind of a minor thing, but in the long run, I really wish you could prioritize which one goes first. So yeah, it's just a little bit of quality of life improvement, and I think it would actually help with a lot of Go Plus users inside of the game, including myself. You know what would be cool? More medals for different types of things that people also care about. The total amount of experience that you've gotten is really great, but what about the amount of dust that you have either used or have been saving up? I feel it would be kind of cool to see a medal of that. Like over Jogger over here, you have a medal and the biggest Magikarp. But what about dust, or the amount of excellent throws that you've done, or great throws, or even give a catch bonus which you're doing with the elements based on the amount of excellent throws combos you have been doing inside of the game. I feel you should be getting some sort of a passive reward for throwing a lot of excellent balls inside of the game. So PokéStops in the game are really awesome, but what I would love to see is a filter on PokéStops. The fact of the matter is just simply that sometimes I just don't want to get a potion, or I don't want to get a raspberry, or I don't want to get a revive, and I simply just rather not get it at all and just filter it out and just actually get what I want to be getting, like ultra balls, great balls, max potions, max revives, stuff like that. I really wish you had the ability to kind of filter out in your settings what gets thrown away automatically. So with this next little idea that I have, it already kind of got added inside of the game. The first catch of the day and the first PokéStop spin of the day. Daily quest, that was the name of the idea. But I would like to see more daily quests. For instance, actually, you know, taking down a gym or trying to attack a gym successfully or something like that. Something along those lines would be really great. Remove 2000 prestige off gyms during the day. I mean, something like that would already be great. And once again, just like idea number 2, it would enhance the competitiveness inside of Pokemon Go gym play. One thing that I really like about Pokemon Go is the aspect of team. Like having Team Mystic or Team Valor or Team Instinct represented within your community is really cool. And because of that, I really wish you had the ability to have a buddy list. Not just your buddy, more like a friend system, like a friend list. Not so much per se seeing all of their stats or something like that, but at least have the ability to see whenever your friend is close by or something like that. If you're trying to find each other, you get some sort of a notification like, hey, your friend is nearby, you can find your friend over there. I think it could be quite helpful. It could be kind of creepy at the same time as well, so I feel that is part of the reason why it's not inside of the game, but I think it would be a nice little touch with some tweaking here and there. So for this next idea, I'm going to sound like a little bit of a snob, because, you know, I always use lucky eggs out there whenever I am playing Pokemon Go. But one feature I would really love to see as I'm trying to catch this Rhyhorn is whenever I'm using a lucky egg, having the ability within the options to say like, prompt a menu for whenever your lucky egg is close of, you know, running out, to give you the ability to automatically start up a new lucky egg. What's going to be doing, oh wait, that's actually the first catch. That is stupid, that was such a bad thing. Anyway, what that's going to be doing for me is going to create some convenience not to go through the menu screen. There was actually an instance where I had been playing Pokemon Go all day with lucky egg on, but just in this one moment I forgot to turn on my lucky egg, and guess what, all of my eggs are hatching. I'm personally the type of player that whenever I have a lucky egg on, I just want to keep it running all the time for the time being whenever I am playing Pokemon Go. So, you know, automatically lucky egg queue or something like that would be really great. Just limit it to only one lucky egg. You know, there's a lot of things that we can say about gym battles, and I think it's a fantastic system, but one thing I am really missing is the ability to preset certain teams. Like have the ability or give the ability to give us like 3 combinations of teams that you can automatically select and change your team accordingly or something like that. And the same thing with training based on the Pokemon you're seeing. Maybe a recommendation would be kind of cool based on the Pokemon you're seeing. A recommendation for under half the CP of the Pokemon you're facing, or a recommendation of the strongest Pokemon against this typing, or just the strongest CP Pokemon. Anything among those lines would be really great. I think it would be a great addition to the game. Not priority number 1, but it's once again a nice idea. And also a list of Pokemon that you can set inside of a gym, like based off these and these Pokemon that are currently inside of the gym, the most optimal or different type of Pokemon you can actually place in there is this Pokemon. That Pokemon Go is actually going to be recommending that for you. So over here we have my buddy Snorlax, and it's a great Pokemon. Matter of fact, it's been in the gym for over a month. But I honestly have no idea or no clue which gym it is. So another feature that I would really love to see is that you would be able to actually select the little gym icon over there and see what gym it is that this Pokemon is standing in. It's gonna make my life a lot easier figuring out which gyms got stolen from me, and that way I'll be able to go on my gym route and not actually go to the gym I'm already in. So I think it would be a really great feature. Anyway, those are 10 ideas that I currently got for Pokemon Go, but in the next episode, I once again have 10 more ideas to add to Pokemon Go. If you thought these ideas are great, then make sure you suggest some of your own ideas in the comment section down below. If you like any of the ideas that you heard as well, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up to show Niantic that you guys are interested in these ideas. So with that in mind, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm going to be signing off and I'll see you guys in the next one.